In the cool, cool winter, rate me. In the hot, hot summertime, rate me, my friend.
Oh, is that a reference to a
Trenton,
band
what?
and a song that played in the
Lisping isn't
recent
enough,
South
but
Park?
lisping while like whispering is even worse.
Hey, it could be worse. Evan could be here.
Yeah, definitely worse.
Oh my god, it sounds like autism.
Oh, I can't wait to play
Well.
some Doki Doki Literature Club with Ryley Cluckin.
Who poked me? I swear to God, they're dead.
I'm guessing this Doki Doki Literature Club is some you probably heard about the same place you heard about that farming simulator anime game, probably on like the
No, I heard of that one on front page of Steam. I heard of this one on the
Master.
Optional podcast.
Oh my gosh,
Make it
Devin
bigger.
actually put
you
effort
heard about
into the
both
Star
of them on
Wars
the
thing.
optional podcast. What about Devin?
Devin put a lot of effort into the Star Wars D&D thing. Holy shit.
I haven't looked at it yet. Who gives a
Oh
fuck?
my
Neither.
god! Devin doesn't have a life!
Well,
Vic,
that's-
I need
you know how
access.
fucking depressed he is.
I think you added me to it, right? For some
How much-
reason.
Anyways,
how much
guys,
effort
I'm
went
gonna
into
read a
it?
story for you guys.
I didn't look at it. I forgot about
A
it.
good old Office Depot
Where
Office
is it?
Max customer came
Was
up
I added to it?
and gave me this.
Probably not.
I wasn't.
It's
No.
I wasn't
called
for some reason.
it's
The
called
Republic,
The
the
Sun.
What do you
Galactic
mean, for some
Empire, the
reason?
Galactic Republic, the Old Republic.
Guys, an Office Depot Office Max customer gave me this this little pamphlet, and I'm gonna read the story. It's called The Sun, Who Will Take the Sun?
Dude.
And they wrote
I'm
on
really
it neat.
thirsty.
They wrote
I
on it
want the
neat
juice.
story. Been
I'm
recited
gonna
on
go
TV.
get some juice.
Okay, here we go.
First name Dora. Last name fuck.
A wealthy man and his son loved to collect rare works of art. They
Hey,
had everything
wake
in their
up.
collection, from Picasso to Raphael. They would often sit together and admire the great works
Guys.
of art. When a Vietnam
This is
conflict
the
broke out,
worst.
the Vietnam conflict broke out, the son went to war. He was very courageous and died in battle while rescuing
you want
another
some salt?
soldier.
What
The
the
father was notified and grieved deeply for his only son.
Yeah?
About a month later, just before Christmas, there was a knock on the door. A young man stood at the door with a large package in his hands. He said, "Sir, you don't know me, but I'm the soldier for whom your son gave his life. He saved many lives that day, and he was carrying me to safety when a bullet struck him in the heart, and he died instantly.
What
He
a
often
faggot.
talked about you and your love for art." The young man held out his package.
Package.
Whoa.
I read this at work and I didn't even get that.
Is this a gay porno?
I know this isn't much. I'm not really a good artist, a great artist. You could almost say I'm a disaster artist, but I think your son would have wanted you to have this. The father opened the package. It was a portrait of his son, painted by the young man. He stared in awe at the way the soldier had captured the personality of his son in the painting. The father
Dad?
was so drawn to the eyes that his own eyes welled up with tears. He thanked the young man and offered to pay him for the picture. "Oh no, sir, I could never repay what your son did for me. It's a gift." The father hung the portrait over his mantel. Every time visitors came to his home, he took them to see the portrait of his son before he showed them any of the other great works he had collected. The man died a few months later.
I'm a faggot.
There was to be a great auction for his paintings. Many influential people gathered, excited over seeing the great paintings and having an opportunity to purchase one for their collection. On the platform sat the painting of the sun. The auctioneer pounded his gavel. "We will start the bidding with this picture of the sun. Who will bid for this picture?" There was silence. Then a voice in the back of the room shouted, "We want to see the famous painting. Skip this one." But the auctioneer persisted. "Will someone bid for this painting? Who will start the bidding? $100, $200. Another voice shouted angrily, "We
Why
did
is he
not come
Chinese?
to see this painting. We came to see the Van Goghs, the Rembrandts.
Oh,
Get
the
on with the
idiots.
real bids." But still, the auctioneer continued.
Who the fuck
the
is breathing
sun,
so Trenton? I'm
Trenton.
muting you.
Get out of here.
who will
Muted.
take the sun? Finally, a voice came from the very back of the room.
Oh,
It was the
here he
longtime
goes.
gardener with a man and his son. "I'll give $10 for the painting." Being a poor man, it was all he could afford. "We have $10. $20. Give it to him for 10. Let's see the masters. $10
Wow,
is the
Trenton, I
bid.
muted him.
Won't
I
someone
muted him.
bid
It was
$20?
Jake.
The crowd was
No,
becoming
it
angry.
was Ryley.
They didn't want the
muting- no, I'm
picture of the
muting him.
sun. They wanted the
Ryley.
more worthy
Mute
investment
yourself.
for their collections. The auctioneer pounded the gavel. Going once, going twice. "Sold for $10. The man sitting on the second row shouted, "Now let's get on with the collection." The auctioneer laid down his gavel. "I'm sorry, the auction is over." "What about the paintings?" "I'm sorry. When I called to conduct this auction, I was told of a secret stipulation in the will. I was not allowed to reveal the stipulation until this time. Only the painting of the sun would be auctioned. Whoever bought that painting would inherit the entire estate, including the paintings. The man who took the sun gets everything. God gave his son 2,000 years ago to die on a cruel cross. Much like the auctioneer, his message today is the sun, who will take the sun, because you see, whoever takes the sun gets everything.
Wow, that was really dumb.
That was really homosexual.
For God had such love for the world that he gave us his son, his only son.
Wait, somebody gave you this?
That's like the stupidest, like, how they drew that to be really. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty retarded too, how they, like, drew it to be religious.
I'm gonna unmute everyone now that.
That was a
Well,
pretty
it's
awful
I didn't
story.
mute anyone, so it's all gonna be in the podcast.
Well,
regardless.
no,
yeah,
I
what-
muted people so I could hear your story. Because Trent was breathing like a loud motherfucker.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's good.
He still is.
It enhances it.
Trenton. You obese fuck.
No breathing.
No.
Speaking of stories, Zach.
Guess what, Austin?
Speaking
You
of
have to
stories,
fucking
I'm gonna
give
tell
me
my
permission
story
to-
now. Once upon the
Austin,
little
can you
faggot
send
named
the link?
Ryley
I can't
Cookin.
look at it
He was
unless you
such
give
a
me
faggot,
permission.
he was dead.
Oh shit, that's right.
Oh my god. I wanna...
Holy
Austin,
shit!
can
You
I
just
read your
you
story
just
too?
said that I was gay and dead,
Alright,
which
I
is an
guess I have
album.
to. I didn't know that you couldn't do it. So.
Hey, Austin, can I read your story as well?
No.
Don't wank and drive.
Oh.
Ah,
Okay, so now time to explain the plot of the new Blade Runner movie.
No.
Don't
He runs
wank
his
and
blades.
drive. Don't wank and
Alright, we all have to
drive.
breathe. We'll try. we'll try-
I want death.
Okay. That didn't even sound like
Let's do
breathing.
the
it sounded like you were
podcast,
just
Let's just
rubbing
make
it
a
on your
song.
shirt.
Guys, let's
What?
make a song.
Alright, Zach, here you go.
Oof.
Alright, I'll lay down a nice little beat.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Minin. Oof.
Ooh.
Minin.
Stab.
Dab. Minin.
Hey,
Stab,
dab.
the way you're rapping
Diamond.
is really uncouth.
Stab.
It's like you're playing hot
Stab.
Diamond
and fighting
pick.
Al Booth,
Stab.
but you
Diamond.
ain't beat him
Stab.
because he's gay. Oh
Diamond
my
pick.
god,
Oof.
look the other way. I
Oh.
watched the show. It was called I'm Bread. It was not good, unlike Evil Dead 2, which was my favorite. The rest were okay. JK,
hey,
they were all
Riley,
third
great.
one's
I
great.
liked them all. They're awesome.
Hey Riley, which was your favorite Evil Dead?
The fourth
I asked
one.
him once. What does this stupid mean?
The fourth one that I haven't seen.
Yeah, Zach did ask
It's
you
a remake.
once.
It's a remake.
He asked me like 5 times.
No, that is the remake, like the second
He
one
asked
being a
you
remake,
once.
or like the remake.
Oh yeah, they remade Evil Dead twice with Evil Dead 2
Yeah.
and then 4.
Oh my god.
The only original
That's
one.
That's
is-
4
Shoot
remakes,
myself.
Riley.
I'm gonna shoot myself.
That's 4 remakes.
Remember in the first one when he put a chainsaw in his hand like he does in the remake of aka the second one? That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Riley, when
Yeah.
you want to play some Doki Doki Literature? When do you want to
But
get
I
together?
said it's weird because
If-
it sums
Now
it
got
up with
it.
different actors
It'll
and it has
probably take
different
me an
actors
hour
and
to
it's
install
weird.
it.
Because I don't have the rights. and
Riley, I
it's
already
weird.
have it installed on my computer. I'm on my way.
But I have to install it.
Oh, I
So
gotta play at the
they
same
didn't
time.
have the rights, but they had the
I'm
rights
glad
to
you're
Call of
choosing
Duty
better
Dead
games
2.
to play than Total War, Trenton.
Yeah,
Roblox?
this says Anime Babes, Drake.
Roblox? I used to tell you Roblox says?
No, Doki Doki Literature, Zach. It's an anime game.
He,
without
whenever I
anime
ask him
babes.
to play Total War and he doesn't feel like it, I guarantee he'd play Roblox
You know all the
if I
times
asked.
Trenton has like argued that he's not a weeb?
That's true.
I'm the biggest weeb.
I'm gonna play Stock Hero
Trent's the
Dungeon.
closet weeb.
I'm such a big weeb that I just love traps. Traps aren't gay.
You know what I'm
Those
gonna
are-
do right now, guys? Oh shit! I also have
Traps
to look
aren't
up.
gay, but they should be.
I'm gonna watch the most recent Ethan Gamer TV and see if puberty has hit him yet.
Oh.
Ethan
I don't know,
Gamer
his
TV.
youth is eternal.
Oh,
Zombie
he's
eating
Oh,
he's like
I thought he
Tails
was,
the
I
Fox.
thought he was
just
playing
doesn't
League
age and
because
just
he
forever stays
said
young.
League of Let's Play, but it's not League of Legends. It's Roblox.
Oh, that's super
Zombies be eating my face. Roblox. That's his most recent one.
Ooh.
Puberty still doesn't hit him that bad.
So far, I'm liking.
Okay. Alright, the first two sentences, please tell me this is a strip club. Austin?
What?
Can this be a strip can this be like a strip
Oh,
club
what do you
thing?
think? What do you think of the title?
Did I get invited?
Yeah,
The
did I get
title?
invited?
Moth and Mantis. I
Tap.
don't know.
I need to add all the races.
There are no innuendos.
Cough,
Yes, you
cough.
could say. It's
Or-
not like that, but I guess it's up for interpretation.
So what you're saying? Why am I
What
not
you're
part of
saying
this
is
yet?
that Trenton and Zach should go
Oh,
to
it's about a
the
trap.
strip club.
It's about a trap at a strip club. I get it.
Okay. Feel free to leave comments.
Okay, I can see. Some of you don't know these are fucking brains. Every time a trap gets an erection, it hurts itself.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, nothing interesting's happening, so I think it's
Oh,
about time.
what's in the thumbnail? We need to
Is
know
this
what to
about rape?
talk about.
I think it's about time that we read the men's secrets for women.
Oh. Can you send a link to it?
Male
So we
secrets.
can all read it?
You won't understand.
It's about a
You don't
mantis that
understand
wants
how
to
Twitter
rape a
works,
moth.
Jake.
I get it.
I kind of do. I figured it out. Eventually. I just did a little bit.
Why would the mantis want the moth though? You should make the mantis gay, like all
No,
the main
whenever
characters.
people talk about stuff
Oh, yeah.
in the
Fuck
podcast
you,
I
Zach.
listen to, they say send me a link so I can see. We have to be like them if we want to be popular. So I say send me a link, and then you send a link so I can see it.
Women, I will let you in on a male secret. We measure from the center of the anus to just ever so slightly beyond the tip.
What?
This kind of goes with
Is that
the.
actually how you do it, Riley?
I was talking about how
that's
we,
really cheating.
No, that's
What?
that's a tweet, and apparently all men do it.
Yeah.
That's a male secret.
Oh,
But
fuck.
Right.
I'm glad that we
In
know
that
the
case,
proper
I'll
way to
just add,
no. I'm
10
glad we
inches
know
on
the
there.
proper way to measure our dicks now because I proposed earlier a dick measuring contest,
Yeah,
in which
start
Jake
from
said
the-
we could probably just go based on verbal, like trusting each other. Like
Yeah.
I
Well,
want
if
an
we're
actual
going
dick
from-
measuring
if we're
contest
going
Why
on
am I
YouTube.
still here?
If we're going
We're
from
not
ass to
gay
tip,
enough for
Riley,
that.
I'm about 10 inches, I guarantee.
If we're going ass to tip, I'm about 3 centimeters. I guarantee.
slightly above tip.
No, Trenton would be like a foot just from his massive ass.
No, Jake. But Jake, my tip's inwards. Come on.
Oh, your tip.
I have an
Yeah,
itty
so
tip.
that means you have to bend the ruler around and like shove the ruler in. You need the tape measure.
I have an innie, not an outie dick.
Trent is an idiot. Trenton is trans. If he gave trans, he wouldn't need a surgery.
Oh,
Women, let me let you in on a male secret. It's hard to beat off in
Are
a
you
cupboard,
mansplaining
but it
right
is
now, Riley?
possible.
Why am I still here?
are you
This is pretty
fucking
fucking
mansplaining
autistic.
right now to
I don't know,
women on
Trenton.
the
We
internet?
could go
People
to
are
a
gonna get
lobby
real
and play
angry,
a game.
buddy.
You're right. I could leave and go watch YouTube in South Park and go to bed.
I guess I
User
could play
disconnected
God.
from your
Oh,
channel.
There we go.
It is 11:32.
It
Riley,
is.
how long has this been going? Can you tell somewhere?
Women, I'll let you in on a male secret. Buffalo wings, not actually from buffaloes.
See, I was just talking about that with my like uncle and cousin. Why they call it buffalo wings? When,
Oh, I had a cousin that thought buffaloes could fly.
Oh.
Was it the same one who's racist and hates niggers?
No, he was like, I think he was like 6 years old, so, or something, when he said that. But it was pretty
Oh.
funny.
What? Where he was like, "It's a bad man."
I think we're on a road trip with our cousins with them or something, and we were passing by like a herd of buffalo. I'm like, hey, look, buffalo. And he's like, they don't have any wings.
Oh my fucking god, that's amazing.
It was
Holy
pretty
shit.
good.
That's great. Oh my god,
All right, what's some other
I
secrets you
never
got?
thought of it that way, dude.
Thought?
Uh, the secret.
Austin,
of
I say the spider just fucking eats them both.
What kind of eat?
What can I eat?
Sucks their blood out. That's what spiders do.
The secret of Nim
Have you
is
seen
based
Spider-Man
on a
eat
study.
something? Spider-Man
of-
just—he's basically a vampire.
He basically just chows down.
He's a vampire. Spider-Man's a vampire, guys.
Although,
Never mind, that was stupid. I'm not.
Was I
reading
invited
that.
to this yet?
Do you know that Spider-Man's a vampire?
Have been.
I'm checking my email.
Do it. Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I want
You feel free-
Admiral Akbar Akbar in episode 8 better yell it's
Feel
a
free to
trap.
leave some comments, Zach. if-
Hey,
8 times.
got
on my
pizza.
story.
Total
One for
Biscuit
you,
sent
that
you a
movie.
message. Wow.
Women, I'll let you in on a male secret. The real men's clothes have pockets is because we store spare testicles in them.
What is this stuff you're talking about?
It's Twitter.
Oh, it was like
Twitter's gay.
guys sharing girls, guy secrets, which I don't think there are any. So it's mostly just jokes.
And like who keeps
Hashtag
secrets?
ruin a date in 4
Women.
words.
No,
I
they
voted
don't.
for Trump.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
have the
God.
secret. Not too many people know. I'll let you in on it. Women can't have orgasms. They're all fake.
That's true.
So stupid.
Also, if the wage gap existed, then companies would only hire women because they don't have to pay them as much.
That is
So
true.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the wage gap isn't really a thing. It's a thing because
It's not a
women-
wage gap. It's more like it's not that women don't
It's not
get
a wage
paid
gap.
less. They just work in lower paying jobs.
Or they don't work as
But
they
often.
don't
you
work
still
as
get paid.
often because they have
Yeah, that
leave-
too.
leaving time for if they get pregnant, and then women are
And then
often
they're
the
too
ones
busy
to take
in the
care
kitchen.
of a family. Wow,
Basically the same thing you said. Come on.
they're the ones to take care of children.
But no, a lot of people say like women
Motherly
should get
leave.
paid. Women should get paid more in like the same job, which is retarded because
It
then
is.
nobody would hire women unless
Yeah.
they're forced to. But
Oh
no,
my
if a guy and a girl work the same job, they're gonna get paid the same, or else like
Yeah, it's not really a wage
usually
gap.
it's
The
probably
biggest problem.
Men work harder than women, so that's why they get paid more. Or they take higher paying jobs where you usually have to work more. I
Well, yeah,
think.
guys usually put a lot more effort into like working up
Yeah.
the
And the
ladder
world and capitalism
because they
pays.
can.
Capitalism pays more for more effort.
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily, but
You can't just work hard. You also have to like
play hard.
know the people.
yeah, you have to know people. And
Yeah.
knowing people like you have to be smart too.
By
usually.
the way, this is my favorite one. Hashtag ruin a date in 4 words. It's Beyonce wagging her finger and looking angry. I think Trump is a good president.
Ooh.
Ruin a date in 4 words.
7.
Exactly. That's more than 4 words, lol. Buzzed and reading don't always go hand in hand. Crying laughy face, crying laughy face.
What?
Buzzed.
Oh
I think
my
he's
God.
Oh, I want to die.
Trump did nothing wrong.
I want to die. Trump's an president so far.
No, Trump's. I don't know. He's really funny, so that kind of makes up for how terrible he is.
He's not really that bad.
He has his own
He's
Twitter, come on.
stupid. He's stupid. And him being elected is just a giant joke in and of itself.
At least it wasn't Hillary.
Do it
Like,
for the
him-
meme.
I will say this. At least it wasn't Hillary.
This election is like proof that our political
That
our government's
we
failing.
need
Yeah,
a
is.
second Hitler.
It is. It was my first time I could vote. and I
Yeah,
didn't
see,
vote.
Trump isn't Hitler, but he should be.
He
No,
should
he's
be.
not. I hate people comparing him to
I wish he
Hitler.
was.
He's not nearly as smart as Hitler. Hitler's actually
Smart.
smart and good. Hitler,
Well,
if he was Hitler, the whole population of the U.S. would be on his side.
Hitler
other
wasn't
than
that
5%.
smart. He was really
There's
charismatic,
like 5%
but he wasn't.
who really love Trump, 5% who really hate him, and then the other 90% who are just like, eh. And then those 5% are all the news like reports on, and then people like extrapolate, and they're like, oh, the country's splitting itself apart. It's half the country's this, half the country's that. It's only like 5% on each though. Most of the country, 90% of it is just we don't care.
Yeah, and apparently, yeah, that's
It's funny you say
awful.
that because like literally as I was walking into work, someone like said that like our government and our country is split apart. It was on a talk show.
don't get Zach started on liberal cucks.
Oh, don't
Well, I
get me
hate both-
started on
Both,
liberal.
anyone who's far left or far right can go cock.
Hashtag
Yeah.
horseshoe
I
theory.
feel like Rume is far
Am I
far
right?
right, but he accepts the fact that I'm a furry.
We gotta
so
look.
I guess
We gotta
that's a
look
step
out for
forward.
these extremist centrists. You
Extreme
know, the most
centrists.
extreme centrists, the most dangerous group.
The free thinkers and the logical.
Yeah, that's true.
Gosh.
Ruin a date in 4 words. Finger in the butt.
I'm pretty sure I fall left because I'm
which one?
pro government intervening and stuff. I think that's a good thing. Usually, most of
which
the time.
which side do you think is
It's
more
more
of
of
a
like
hive mind?
should the state government decide or should the federal government decide?
No, I mean like
gay
government.
marriage, I think that should probably be up to the states. And I don't think the government should really force that. I think what the government should do is get rid of the thing where they give married couples like tax benefits, because that's only so they can have children. But a lot of married couples don't have children.
And
They should have
Yeah,
a
that's like
children
the
thing.
argument
If two
anti-gay people use.
If 2 people have a child, 2 people, no matter what, if they adopt or actually have one, then they get the tax benefits.
Wait, Ryley, was politics on the thumbnail?
I don't think so.
Alright,
Politics
cut
with
all that out, Ryley.
Politics
Cut it out.
Politics with the Z.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the cluster cast.
Yeah,
We got,
the cluster cast.
we got Shraggy
the
looking
crusty
kind
cluster.
of. We got Shraggy looking kind of scared.
Got a hand on my cat.
I'm pretty
got
sure
a hand on my
Shraggy
breath.
voted for Trump.
What was I saying? Oh
Shaggy
yeah,
did?
Shaggy.
Scooby Doo.
I think we need to implement.
No, Shaggy
it's
is pro weed.
You know how
Conservatives are
church and
anti-weed.
state is a thing. Separation of church and state. We need a separation of mosque and state because apparently all this Muslim stuff and everybody, it's fine with that. But then once you get the
Mosque
More like
Christians,
separation
kick
of
'em out.
mosque and
There's no mosque in
country.
what? There's no Muslims
mosque,
in our
more like
country.
mosque.
You know what runs our country?
No
Christians and
Muslims
Jews.
in our country.
There are no Muslims in this country. Yeah.
The Jews
Not
run
the
everything.
government.
Good point.
You actually have to swear on the Bible, and it says under God in the thing. It's all Christian, and I want that to be separated. It should be separate.
Under
That's what our forefathers
Allah.
wanted. That's what our founding fathers wanted. They wanted it to be separate, and they should be separate.
Yeah, and they also had
should
slaves.
be able
Zach.
to legally
Everything they
own
said
a
was
musket.
Well,
wrong.
you just to know, like, what do you swear on when you're in court? You swear on the Bible.
I think you actually swear with your mouth.
I hate you, Jake.
You can write swears too. Speaking of which, by the way, I had to go do a passport thing the other day. I had to get a passport for a trip I'm taking in January.
Also,
Where are you
Zach,
going?
And they didn't. They just made me
Where you
fucking.
going?
Fuck off.
Where you
Hold
going?
on, Zach. I'll get to that, Zach. Jesus Christ.
Are you going
let
to
me finish my
France?
story.
Are you going
Hey,
to
Ryley,
France?
where are you going?
Are you going to
I
France?
get a
Oh,
visit
my
Napoleon.
God!
I'm gonna take the bus, Zach. Jesus Christ. Let me finish
Zach,
my
when's your
goddamn
birthday?
thought. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself, I swear to god. Okay.
Ryley,
Which one's your favorite, Ryley?
I can't even remember what I was gonna say.
hey, Ryley.
Hey Ryley, when do I have to come over tomorrow?
I got my passport situation.
Wait, what are we doing tomorrow?
And I.
Wait, passport for what?
I'm
Are you going to a
done.
different
I
country?
raised you all. I'm done. I'm done. Fuck you.
Oh, he left. Where do you think
There
he
he
went?
goes.
France?
If you went to France without me, he's dead to me.
Wait, do you like Nazi Germany or France better?
Ooh.
I don't know
Well,
what do you call France during Napoleon times? Do you just call it France?
the France Empire.
French.
Empire.
What? The
The
France
France
Empire? Are you sure
The
about
France
that, Zach?
Empire, actually.
Is
Are you
is
sure
it not the French Empire?
Look, I don't know, but France can eat worlds, as we discussed that one time when we played Super Fight.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I don't
I
know.
remember. I remember.
I'm sure.
That was a good.
But the
Super
Goblin
Fight's
King
a
of
great
tinfoil
game.
hat.
Where'd Trenton go? I wish he was here.
He went to
I bet
jerk off.
Riley just went to the bathroom.
Just imagine
That's
it.
good.
Trenton sitting in a chair, fully nude, just
I don't
jerking
need
out
to
his
imagine
dick.
it.
And like all
No,
of
no,
his,
no,
his whole body moves with it. It's like watching
No, he does.
water.
He,
Like
he can't.
it's
We've
like-
established
he
this
looks-
like a few
Is
minutes
looks
ago.
like
Trenton a
the-
liquid?
He
he
can't.
looks like a
Alright, if
water.
Trenton's body temperature rises high enough, does it become a
Jake,
liquid?
Jake, he looks like a water elemental.
No, Zach. We've established this like a few minutes ago. He doesn't have it in Audi. He hasn't any. He has to dig to pleasure himself.
He has to dig. He has a shovel,
He gets the shovel and just starts digging.
A shovel.
a pickaxe. He has to mine away the salt buildup.
Oh,
It crystallizes.
The crusty cluster.
That's what the podcast is about. Trenton's crusty cluster. Alright, we're gonna need
Oh my
to
God.
add that to the
Like,
thumbnail.
it's just like wrinkles and wrinkles, and you just reach your hand in and you find stuff.
It's like
You
those
find
rocks
stuff.
that just look like a rock, but when you break them open, they're like hollow and it's just crystals. Yeah.
I have one of those, but I never broke it open.
Well, the
Oh,
whole
well,
point is that you
do
can
that
see
shit.
the inside.
Supposed to
Geostones
break it open.
or something?
God damn it,
Fucking
Marie!
break
It's
it
a
open.
mineral, not a rock.
How do geostones?
Yeah,
How are geostones created? I've always wondered
I
that.
don't know. Trenton's. Well, they're created in Trenton's folds, but those are salty. They're salty formations.
Yeah,
Also
it's,
probably
salt
gooey.
crystallizes.
I think it's
Gooey?
gooey in there too.
They're slimy. They
Oh,
form
that's before
stalactites.
the salt crystallizes. Before
Okay,
it
it's slimy
crystallizes, it's a
salt.
goo.
It's a
Yeah,
slimy
it's
salt.
kind of like how stalactites form. Is like as
Yeah,
they
it
drip,
slowly
as they
moves its
drip.
way out.
they-
So if
they-
you reach in, it's like super hard like salt, and you reach in,
But
and it
instead
slowly
of
gets
like
gooier,
forming
and
like
you reach in far enough, it's just
stalagmites on
pure
the
liquid.
bottom, instead of
It's
forming like
just-
stalagmites on the bottom, it's just like
But if you reach it that far,
resurfaces.
you're not coming out.
No, your hand's gone.
You're gonna need some help.
Some serious help. My parents are watching Beauty and the Beast.
oh sweet.
I only watched the Gaston, the new one, the live action one. I only
Oh.
watched the Gaston part because that's the only good part, I'm sure.
Wait. Gas? On?
Lesbian gas.
Gaston, the character from
Are
Beauty
they
and the
Jews?
Beast, from Beauty and the Beast, Jake, the classic Disney movie.
I don't know anything about that movie, besides...
The main character gets Stockholm syndrome, and the guy who like really likes her goes to save her, but and his name's Gaston. And
Is he a
ends up-
Jew?
No, he's just a really big asshole, but everyone loves him. And then he falls off a castle and dies.
Oh.
I think. Does he fall off?
Isn't
it?
he the one with the shoe?
He falls, yeah, off the castle, the ramparts, I guess you can call it.
Did you just ask if he's the one with the shoe?
Yeah. He goes around with the shoe.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Shoes.
We're the only one that knows this. I think I referenced it. I'm like, oh wait, only Zach knows that.
That was the third Doctor, right?
I don't remember. It was the
Yeah.
one that you like a bunch. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was the third Doctor. I think.
I
think
don't
it was the
know
fourth
any of
one.
them.
I think it's the third Doctor. Shoes.
Shoes.
What was that? It was the Metal Men or whatever they are. With the,
It was like a
gun
ball
fingers.
of glowing stuff that they're after. I don't know.
But there was like the gun finger mannequin people, right?
Oh yeah. I think so.
Those people are great.
Doctor Who is great. It's a good show.
Was that in the thumbnail? Shit. Was Beauty and the
We're
Beast in the thumbnail?
destroyed the timeline.
Can we
The
talk about,
timeline
okay,
is.
let's talk about Disney movies and why they're making them all live action. And the only Disney movie I want to see live action, well, there's two. Pinocchio.
Aren't they?
Obviously.
Aren't they making
Pinocchio.
live action?
I hope not. Anyway,
I think-
Pinocchio live action.
That wouldn't
Yes.
be live action though.
They already The Lion King is already live action on Broadway.
Zach,
Yeah, they have-
It's like
real
a play,
lions.
you know.
fuck you, Zach. They already have live action Pinocchio, and I watched it before regular Pinocchio when I was a kid.
What?
Look it up. It's fucking terrifying. Live action Pinocchio.
What?
Fucking look at it. It's the worst shit.
Anyway, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
It's so
is-
scary. I hate it.
Hunchback of Notre Dame is the only Disney movie I want to see live action though.
The Adventures
Wow.
of Pinocchio.
Oh yeah, we're talking about
Oh
how
my god.
I think look up if they're making Lion King because I'm pretty sure they're remaking it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's
Oh
so.
god.
I know.
my
Send a link to
gosh.
it.
It's so
Oh,
fucking terrifying.
Do the podcast thing. Say, oh, I'll send a link in chat.
Oh my god.
Twitch
The-
chat.
should I need to. Oh my god. I might have to put live action Pinocchio in the thumbnail.
What?
Yeah, change the timeline. You have to
Right.
add some other stuff
I
too.
can
Me
save
and
the
Zach,
thumbnail
Wait.
that I made for
Wait.
another time.
Wait.
me and Zach did the term that they use in that
No.
one show we watched.
Or I can just be lazy and put it in.
No. No.
Isn't it bad? Isn't it the worst thing ever? Doesn't it?
Wait.
It's so scary. I think Tim
Do I
Burton
have
made
to
it too.
look this up on my own?
It came out in 1996. It's called The Adventures of Pinocchio. Look it up.
Look that
Okay.
shit up.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Live.
god.
Ever
It has
told
a
you how-
rotten 27% on Rotten
I ever
Tomatoes.
told you how much of a good game Warframe is?
Scary, dude. I hate it.
Total Biscuit likes it, so
Jake, you might like it. There's a bird frame in it.
Aren't they all
Pretty
like robots though?
It's something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whose idea was this?
I recall some scene where like he starts lying and his nose goes out and he like pokes someone's eye out.
Ooh, ow.
Alright, I
lot.
think we need to figure
Oof,
out where
ow.
this is and delete it.
It was made before we were born. We can't.
Well, not with that
Late
attitude.
now. What was
there's
that,
gonna,
Zach?
there's gonna be another live action remake, and guess who's playing Gebetto?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I would be okay with that.
Are you reading about this too, Ryley? Oh.
No, but I looked up live action Pinocchio, went to images, and for some reason there was a picture of Pinocchio and Robert
Yeah,
Downey
they're doing a
Jr.
CG Lion King, and
He's
then I
playing
guess they're
Gebetto,
just
though,
calling
so I
it
don't know why
live
they're putting him
action.
next to Pinocchio, but...
Well,
Wait,
yeah,
they have a trailer? Is
it's
this
like-
real?
It's like the Jungle Book. It's probably not real, Jake. Don't fall for the tomfoolery. You're gonna get
Oh
fucked.
yeah, it's definitely not real.
You're gonna get fucked.
I'll watch it anyway just to see what it's from.
I've got
You're gonna
no
get fucked,
strings
Jake.
to hold me down, to make me sit, or to make me frown.
I hate Pinocchio. It's my least favorite movie.
I hate you.
I had strings, but now you can see there are no strings on me.
2019.
Remember in Age of Ultron when that song plays, and then you looked it up and you saw a really edgy picture of Ultron, and it said "No strings on me."
John Oliver.
Whoa,
John
whoa,
Oliver is
whoa,
playing the
whoa.
bird.
Oh my god, Illuminati confirmed Ryley. Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god, no.
It's a connection I didn't even realize.
This has to link to fire trucks being red somehow.
Oh god damn it! God, what were you saying about shit,
Oh,
Jake?
is- John Oliver, that guy that is on YouTube trending a bunch, is playing the bird.
The bird.
Excuse me?
You know the bird is the word?
Yeah, the bird.
You know, Family Guy is.
I think
funny.
it gets eaten kind of at one point. That's all that I know about it.
Yeah, of
Playing
course.
the bird.
Of course, Jake.
What fucking
I
bird
wouldn't,
in
I wouldn't expect
Pinocchio?
anything less.
No, The Lion King, live action.
Oh, yeah, but
Sorry.
yeah, Zazu does get
Forgot.
eaten. But then
By
it's
hyena, he
immediately
gets
spit
spit
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which hyena eats him though? I don't remember.
No, not
No,
the hyena.
no, not
Scar.
the hyena. Scar eats him.
Does it? Oh, yeah, Scar does.
Do you even remember
Yeah,
what the
see, I
Lion
know this
King
'cause
hyenas' names are? Because I
I
don't.
don't.
I am a man of culture.
Wasn't one of them
No,
named
Yeah, I watch
Ed?
YouTube poops.
Yeah.
Ed, and Eddie. That was the name of the three ones.
Okay,
They called
okay,
one of them
Riley.
Double D.
I can see that you are clearly a man of culture.
Eddie.
Ed,
Uh,
That's better.
Guess what?
Oh.
You're fucking. I fucking pranked you. It was a joke. Their names are actually Shenzi, Bonsai, and Ed.
Ed and Eddie's better.
I like Ed and Betty better.
Bonsai.
Eddie?
Excuse me?
Ed and Eddie.
Ooh.
Wow, yeah. That's in the thumbnail. That's in the thumbnail
alright,
now.
now that we're
Riley,
talking about
that's
Lion
in the
King, we
thumbnail
gotta
now.
bring it up. We gotta fucking bring it up.
What?
Lion King, here we go. Why the fuck is Lion King 1.5 called 1.5 when it's before the first one should be called Lion King half?
It's
Oh
during
my-
the first one, so
Why
it
is
should
that
be-
relevant?
No, it's
mean-
not. It's before and during.
And after.
During?
It's not
Alright,
after.
how-
It's
Yeah, it is.
after.
It shows them celebrating in the jungle at the end. It shows what happens after the events of the first one.
Alright, so what's a number that's inside of 1, then?
0.5.
No, that's below 1. We need inside of 1.
What?
Whoa.
Okay,
Yeah.
1.1.
Whoa.
No, that's above 1.
Or they
Inside
could
of
have just
1.
called it like Lion King, Timon, and Pumbaa.
Oh,
Maybe, like 1
this
underscore
changes
something.
things.
I don't know.
Guess what? N-words? It was called the Lion King 3
Just say
Hakuna Matata.
niggas.
Outside of North America, it was called the Lion King 3 Hakuna
Are you
Matata.
getting metaphysical here, Jake?
Did the second one come out before the 1.5?
It must have. I mean, it fucking must have if they were calling this one Lion King 3.
Guys, I think it's time to get metaphysical.
Why
Which
would they
makes
call
it
it
even
3? It's
more
not after
retarded
2.
that they would release 1.5 after 2.
But
Oh
why
my
would
God.
they? But why would they call it 3 if it doesn't? Even, it's not even after 2.
Oh, okay, Wikipedia. I'm looking at the Lion King 1.5, but for the video game, see Lion King 1.5 video game for the Game Boy Advance. Yeah.
Oh God. So,
The game puts players-
I think the main thing is in the movie you see more. I don't know. Well, it's Timon and Pumbaa's story, And you see them.
You mean
fight with
JonTron
Ed,
and
you see them.
Pumbaa?
You see them fight at the end of. You see them fight with Ed and Eddie at the end, and that's like the big thing.
Yeah,
That's,
then
the final.
like the clown
You get
shows
to
up
see,
and eats something.
You don't get to see the full Timon and Pumbaa.
Zach, you remember that scene, right? When the clown just kind of eats something at the end of Lion
hula
King?
dance.
The
Hula
game
dance?
puts the players
Alright,
in the
Zach.
When they do
role
that dance, the
of
clown at the
Timon
end of
and
what?
Pumbaa.
Yeah, the clown at the end of Lion King. They just kind of eat something. The clown? There you go.
No, not this. Get past this. We're
Was the
past this
hula-
part. And in fact, never play this again.
What is that from? Oh, that's from Spaceballs.
Baseball. But we're quoting a YouTube poop.
That's the one by Hoffy, I think.
I don't know.
Or did Emperor Lemon make any Lion King ones? I don't remember.
I don't
I sure
remember
hope
who
so.
made that one.
It was
It's
either
so-
Hoffy or Emperor Lemon.
It's the one where it ends with like clown just like eating something.
I don't know,
That's
the
like
fact
the best
that
part of it.
Is it the monkey Ouija too?
Yeah. Monkey Ouija.
Are they getting JonTron to play Timon in the live action?
No, why would they? They
I
have
hope
to
so.
get the actual actor who played Timon.
But as I was saying, Lion King 1.5.
If he's
the
not
Game
too
Boy
busy doing Modern Family, they can get him to do that.
Lion King 1.5, the Game Boy Advance game, you play as Timon and Pumbaa trying to find Hakuna Matata. I don't know how you find it. It's a fucking concept. It's like that fucking story
Wow,
where
what
the
a
girl
concept.
says that she lost her appetite, and so she goes searching for her appetite because it's something she thinks she physically lost and can find. Oh my god, I hate it.
What a
I think-
concept.
I'm going
could
pee.
use a little
I'm
fuel
taking
myself.
a piss.
And we could
We could all use a little change. Well, they don't stop
They're
coming.
coming and
They don't stop coming. They don't stop
Stop
coming.
coming and they don't stop
Don't stop
coming and they
coming
don't
and
stop coming and they don't stop
They
coming.
don't
I
stop
love it when they
coming.
don't stop coming.
Yeah. Shrek just never done.
Wow, Hoffy
Can we
is a
talk about
faggot.
how, back to Beauty and the Beast.
He was doing
Shrek
Blender
is the better
motion
Beauty and the
tracking
Beast.
videos back in 5 years ago.
Shut up, Jake. Shrek
What
is
a-
the better Beauty and the Beast because the Fiona actually falls in love with Shrek. It's not a Stockholm syndrome kind of thing.
Wow, Hoffy has a lot of videos.
I haven't
Shut up.
watched Hoffy in a while.
Shut up.
Pretty neat.
Toffee, well, more like
Does he even make videos
Coffee.
anymore? I'm not subbed to him. Yes,
I'm
he
not
makes,
subbed either.
He makes random.
what is this?
Animations.
Is this the
He-
fall?
he has-
Anyway,
he
Riley,
has an
for the
obsession
thumbnail,
with, like, fighter jets.
you have to add some Beauty and the Beast stuff. Just add a Gaston doing his like little
I
like,
think
muscle thing, and then also add.
Do you think that's
in
his
my-
persona?
The three, add the three.
F14.
Shut the
in my
fuck up.
opinion, he's low key interested into the anthroplanes.
Oh, he definitely is.
Shut up.
He's
Riley, you
also a
also-
brony.
Oh my god, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
fucking shoot
I'm
myself.
well aware of that fact.
He has so
Riley,
many My Little
you
Pony
need to add,
YouTube
you need to
poops.
add the hyenas with Ed and Eddie.
It's called YouTube
Photoshop on
Poop,
top.
the Dova King 1 Star Wars. I'm not sure if that's the right one though.
It's not the right one. Or just cut on top. I mean, you don't have to make this look good. It's a thumbnail.
Wait, what are you talking about, Zach?
I'm talking about what you should do for
you
the
still
thumbnail. I
talking,
don't even know
Zach?
if Riley's here.
He's not.
He fell asleep. He's
Everything you said was pointless.
He's sleeping.
Lol King by The Things 1.
That's probably it. Yeah.
I'll just talk about
Holy shit, Riley.
Beauty and the Beast. Reminds me of my favorite part from
Hey,
the end of the
Riley,
new
can
one.
I ask you a serious question?
My parents are watching the new one
Do you
right now.
have
That's why let's talk
narcolepsy?
about it.
Here's my favorite. I liked this part of the new one that wasn't in the old one better. Dude overpowers Gaston, but spares his wild little freakadelic game before reuniting with Belle. But fuck that shiznit, yo. The word on the street is that Gaston fatally blasts the beast from a funky-ass bridge, yo. But it collapses when the castle crumbles and he falls to his fucking little dirt nap. The beast
Castle
takes a
crumbles.
thugged-out dirt nap as the last title
The
falls and the
castle-
servants
Reminds me of a
become
certain song.
inanimate.
Castle literally does not
When
crumble.
Belle tearfully professes her lud to him, Agatha reveals her motherfucking ass as the enchantress and undoes the curse, repairing the crumbling
Undoes.
castle and restoring the beast's and servants' human forms and the village's memories. Put your motherfucking choppers up if you feel this. The pimp and Belle host a funky ass bizzle for the Mac Daddy Dum, where they dizzle happy. Ooh.
Anyway, yeah, Shrek's the better.
Battle.
Yeah, the better.
I pointed this out.
Everything.
And
And this is
Shrek?
actually true for the original Beauty and the Beast as well. Minutes after the credits roll, they all fucked. They all fucked hardcore. because they were stuck in inanimate objects. Well, not inanimate, but they didn't
Yeah, I
have dicks.
saw that meme
They didn't
somewhere.
have dicks.
Well,
Me,
also-
you heard,
also-
you heard it
also,
from me.
she's
I'm the
suffering
one
from
who
Stockholm.
originated that meme, Jake. You heard it from me after I saw the new movie. I went in the chat and I said, hey, they all fucked after Beauty and the Beast.
Said they all
Riley,
fucked
Oh.
after My
the
Little
point
Pony
is,
too.
Belle, she's suffering from Stockholm syndrome, and that's like not cool.
That's not cool. That's
Yeah,
rape.
Stockholm sucks. What did they make?
That's
Fucking
no
IKEA and
good.
Minecraft?
Yeah,
Get out of here.
fucking PewDiePie. Fuck you.
Is he from Stockholm?
I don't know. He's from Sweden. That's pretty much all
No,
Stockholm.
That's pretty
He's
much
from
Stockholm.
Syndrome. Down syndrome.
Syndrome.
Syndrome from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Down syndrome.
I am down.
Dude, Syndrome's great. I was just thinking about The Incredibles today, and
Yeah, I was just thinking about the
Specifically-
Incredibles.
I was specifically thinking about the part when they're on the plane and Syndrome's like killing his family, and he's like, no, he's like, haha, fuck you. And then the one girl's like, oh, this is kind of mean, and he's like, fuck you, bitch, and he beats her, and I realize he fucking beats his wife.
That wasn't his wife, and she was hot as fuck. When I was younger.
Girl
I'm pretty
Girlfriend.
sure he was a minor,
Her-
Zach.
When I was younger, I really wanted to have sex with every woman.
Isn't
in The
Syndrome like a little
Incredibles.
kid?
In the beginning?
Nice one, Riley.
Well, he might still be a
knowing you, I
teenager.
fully believe
No,
that.
he's like early 20s. Am I gonna have to pull up the
What?
Pixar?
Brad
Yes,
Bird?
yes, you
Alright.
are.
I'm gonna-
Guys, Brad Bird voiced Edna Mode. I didn't know that.
Brad Bird. Is he even a real bird? Is he just a poser?
No, his name's Brad Bird, and
I
he
bet he's a poser.
Get
he
outta
created
here.
Iron Giant, the greatest animated film of all time, and he created The Incredibles, and he voiced Edna Mode in.
Both are really good movies.
Wait, Edna Mode was voiced by a male?
Yes, Brad Bird.
I didn't know that. That's pretty neat.
Speaking of Iron Giant, can't wait for Iron Giant to be in
I can't because he'll be in it for like 5 seconds, or they'll ruin his character.
I'm pretty
Ooh, I
sure,
hate
wasn't he a
video
main
games.
character in the book? I think.
The Incredibles 2 is scheduled for release June 15th, 2018. That's less than a year away, and we haven't even gotten a trailer. What the fuck's happening?
Does Iron Giant have a really shitty sequel that nobody knows about?
No, it doesn't. It's fucking perfect. No, they haven't touched it because it's perfect. God damn it.
They haven't touched it yet, you mean? They still could.
Better not. I'll
If they're
kill 'em.
digging through the piles of stuff they
I'll
want to make
murder
money
everyone.
off of.
I will rape the Iron Giants, the people who try to take it and ruin it. I'll kill them all.
So Hollywood people, you're gonna rape them.
Oh, yeah.
What if they rape you first?
I'll shit their pants.
I'll go up to them and shit their pants. They won't see it coming.
Oh my god. Thank god. Iron Giant is just... It's fucking good.
I like the part where he tips his mug and it becomes a meme.
The Iron Giant is scheduled to play a major part in Steven Spielberg's 2018 movie Ready Player One.
Mid-20s.
Did you know
Okay.
that the Oasis in Ready Player One stands for ontologically anthropocentric sensory immersive simulation? Basically, the only important part is the anthro, which is why there's so many furries in the Oasis.
No, it means it's for people that stand with 2 legs. So if you're missing your legs,
I just
you're not
thought Second
allowed.
Life.
That's
What?
all I think of when the Ready
My
Player
video?
One. And the Oasis is Second Life.
That's basically what the Oasis is, though.
It
Our
is.
modern day version of Oasis is
Jake,
Second
you should
Life.
make a new one where it's the Oasis, but it's that new
VR
game.
chat,
Yeah.
which is also pretty much Second Life.
Yeah.
The differences are
I thought it was
minimal.
Second Life.
It's just
via-
Knuckles singing inside his face.
No, that was old. Maybe from one of the new videos.
Oh, guys, guess who's gonna be in Ready Player One?
Barry Benson.
Morgan Freeman.
No,
Barry
Jack Black.
Benson.
T.J. Miller,
A-Team.
aka Gene from the Emoji Movie, and
Ah.
Deadpool's
Mm.
guy.
Oh, I'm already.
Wasn't he
gutted.
also gonna direct the Sonic the Hedgehog
Also
movie, or was
Joust.
that a
I
meme?
can't wait for
That
Joust.
was not him. That's the director of the Deadpool movie. He's
I
directing
forgot
it.
where we recorded like anything there.
What?
Remember when we recorded stuff? We haven't done anything with that yet, TM.
Oh, you mean Malicon? That was almost 2 months ago, and the full LARP thing we recorded we haven't done anything with? Yeah.
Riley.
I made my own cut of the final fight. You can check that out on my YouTube channel.
Riley.
Don't do it.
Oh, is this what channel is this going up on?
Mine, always. It's always mine. It's always mine.
Yeah, and the only people that are gonna listen this
Crap.
far is nobody.
Well, let's check how many views so far I have. I also should check how much my AdSense views are. Once I got 10,000, they're gonna preview me and see if I'm capable of.
I know, but on malicious we already have 10,000.
Do you? Well, fucking sign up for AdSense. I'm sure you'll make $1 billion.
I don't know how to do that. Somebody else do it.
It's fucking easy.
Do it for us, Ryley. You're pretty much part of the channel now.
Yeah, we could have made like $2 by now.
Yeah, Ryley. Wait, Ryley.
Do you know that the adpocalypse is happening right now? Do you know that no one makes any money off YouTube?
I think
Yeah.
people's profits are down by. I
It's
think
Patreon.
H3H3 said their YouTube profits are down by like. I think they're getting like there's a dollar amount for something. I'm not sure what it's called,
Nice.
but
Yeah.
before it was $2 and now it's like 3 cents.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So that's how far it's down.
What the fuck was
Depending
I
on the YouTubers, if you're Spider-Man and Elsa, you're still making bank.
Yeah, because that's
'Cause
the
that-
quality content.
It's
that
it's
YouTube
advertiser
deserves.
friendly.
Yeah.
I have. What was I checking? Oh yeah,
Ryley, get guest on
nice.
in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Also, get Ed and Eddie from.
I have
Lion King.
49 subscribers. That's more than Malicious Incorporated. So
Yeah,
so
but
all
it's
your
all
moms.
your
We
mom's
have to-
accounts.
all
So
your mom's
bigger-
account.
a bigger outreach.
Your mom just made a bunch of accounts.
Uh,
It doesn't count, Riley. We actually have like 20 people that don't even know us.
by the way,
that are
all of
subbed
them
to
came
us.
from my Willy Bum Bum reaction, which is now private or unlisted, because that has like 70,000 views for some reason. And my cousin was in it, and like there was comments on the video like, "Hey, tell your cousin to give me a call," because they thought she was hot or something. It
Alright,
was
Riley.
it was an interesting situation.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Did you
70,000.
Did you give him her number?
No, why would I fucking do that?
Why wouldn't you?
Oh
Trying to
shit!
help, you're trying to help her out.
Kirby
Get her
Superstars
laid.
with Austin Dynablade has 7 views.
Why not try to
Whoa.
get your cousin laid, Ryley? What do you mean? What are you, bad cousin?
Yeah, you don't let them talk about your fucking partner like that.
My most popular video that's not privated is Devin in his spare time, which is a stolen video.
No, it's not. It's not stolen.
Followed by
Completely
Cats and
original.
Games. God.
We could just remake it. Next LAN party. we
I
have
want to,
remake.
but he won't do it. I've tried to record him like doing it, and he won't do it because
Yeah, because
Uh,
Devin is a,
he's got to
he's
be in
going,
the.
he's going through
Devin
his
has
edgy
like 3
period again.
moods that he's in, and one of those moods is where he'll do.
I don't know,
whatever.
Zach. I think he's always in his edgy period.
No,
all the
like
time.
Riley says, there's like 2 moods, and one of them is when he does whatever, and that's when I'm like, hey, Devin, suck my dick. He's like, alright, and he just gets into it.
I'm
but-
just waiting for the day that.
The other
Are-
2/3, I asked him to do that, and one of them, he's like, no, what the hell? And then the other one, he's like, oh, I want to kill myself.
I'm just waiting for the day for
3
Cubbin.
moods.
For
I'm just
Cubbin
waiting for the
Office
day that he
Max.
kills himself.
I just want
We-
Cubbin
we get
Office
blamed
Max
for
to
it.
discover Overwatch Festival of Nations and fire us. I'm waiting for that day.
Festival
I'll
of
walk into
Nations.
work and I'll look at my boss and he'll say, "Hey Riley, red equals 1, yellow equals 10," and I'll be like, "What?" And then before I know it,
What?
I'm out. I'm on the streets. I don't have a job anymore. The Indians
We can
got
always
me.
make that one unlisted.
No,
No,
I
we
want
can't.
it. I
All of
want.
our other
No,
videos
we-
are
No, I want- I
ad
never-
friendly.
No, what are you talking about? I want to be associated with that
I
video.
want to be gone. By the way, I need to
That,
add.
that'll add to his dream of being in a ditch. With the,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh, I want to
Wait.
wake.
It'll work
wake-
toward my goal. I need to add some videos to the Malicon playlist now that they've been uploaded. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What videos have been uploaded?
That's in the Malicon playlist right now?
I could just
Yeah.
upload the shed pretty much raw.
You
I
should.
think I need to edit it
You
at all.
should. You don't have to.
Oh wait, I want to add gun.
We have
I even
Duo-
want to add a few gunshots
We have Duel
actually.
of the Autism, Diam the Miner, Knack, and the Malicon story. And I have to add LARP Battle Final Cut. Some other shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also still need an imp model, so I can finish the
I
imp
told
scene.
you, fucking take one from day one.
I'm
That's
going on Google right now.
no,
Imp model.
they weren't models. Fuck you, Zach.
I know they're not models. They're like 2D things. Just use them anyway.
Oh my fucking god, these imp models from RuneScape are really good.
Send them, please.
I have to be able to acquire them though.
Acquire them. What
They
are
have
you,
to be
fucking dog?
acquirable.
What is this?
I must acquire.
A
Oh,
Yeah, I
board
must
ship?
assimilate them.
Oh, oh, oh! You're making me think of my junior year when I watched Star Trek.
Hey, I'm watching Star Trek right now every day.
Is that when
watching,
we
you're
both-
watching, You're not watching Borg, though.
Wait, that's when
not
we
from
watched
next
them
gen.
together, right, Zach? Yeah.
That's when I started watching it with you.
I was
and
like,
then I
hey,
watched it by
Star
myself the
Trek.
rest of the
I was
time.
like, the original series is only 80 episodes. I'll get through it, and then I'll be done. I'll say I watched all of Star Trek the original series, and I do, but really like it.
I think I've watched like a season of it.
But the reason I started with the original series is because it's fucking, I like it, and because it was shorter than the others. I think Next Generation might actually be the longest of all of them.
Yeah, it's 7 seasons, but
So I
it's
was
the
gonna
best
be like-
out of all of them. So,
So I was gonna be like, hold
That's
the
fine.
fuck. Well, yeah, everyone says it's the best, but I was gonna be like, hold the fuck on that. But I'm liking Star Trek so much, I might immediately start Next
What was the one that was
Generation
really
after I finish it.
bad that people always say is really bad?
Enterprise,
Enterprise
and-
is fine.
and now Discovery. People hate
Enterprise
it.
is alright. The worst one is Voyager. Voyager's
Which
really
one's
bad. That's the one with the
'Cause-
female captain who's just a bitch.
Man, you really hate women.
I do.
Let's see, which one's Enterprise?
Because they don't belong
Voyager.
as captains.
And-
They be-
Oh yeah, Enterprise is the one. I got to episode 16 and then I stopped because it was garbage.
Ranking the Star Trek series. Here we go, from worst to best. Enterprise,
Enterprise
is the
was
worst,
bad.
and then Voyager. Yeah, those are the two that most people like have problems with. And then what?
Deep
The
Space
original
Nine.
series, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. They put as number one. Get out of
What?
here.
What? Get out of here.
There are
Yeah,
some people
people
who
like
really,
it.
really like Deep Space Nine, but
Yeah, those are called faggots.
yeah.
Don't discriminate.
But yeah, I don't give a fuck about any
More
of
than
them
the
except
original and next gen. No.
I don't give a fuck about any of them except for the original
Picard is
series
best
and Next
captain.
Generation.
Yeah,
'Cause
watch
I'm a-
those two. That's all you need.
Because
to
I'm a
do.
pleb and I don't give a fuck about.
Enterprise is alright. My dad usually watches it because it's on TV.
I think there's
watch
like
some of it,
5
it's alright.
episodes in a row that was just based on interracial sex or
I
interspecial sex.
I
That's all
remember
it was, and it was really, really bad.
next gen like there's like a solid like might even be like a whole season like 20 episodes that are just consistently good, and then there's like I was in that rut and I was like, oh yeah, this is good, and then there was this one episode that was shit and I was like, oh, I wanted to die.
Yeah,
But
there's a couple.
after that they were all good.
So far, there's only been one totally shit episode of the original series, which is surprising. Actually, I thought there would be a lot of bad ones.
My favorite episode of next gen is when the first one where Data gets where everyone gets drunk and then what's her face and Data have sex.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Something I was worried about. With I was like, I think I'll like the original series more, because Next Generation is like highly praised and stuff, but it probably takes itself more seriously and doesn't have the wacky shit,
No, it's
What-
wacky.
which I
Not
actually
as wacky.
yeah, which
Kirk-
I actually like in the original series, and of course I like Spock and shit.
Kirk doesn't get on the floor and act like a horse.
Yeah,
Not that
Like-
wacky, but
like
it's
shit like that.
wacky.
Like I like that.
The
That's
line
cool.
must be
But-
drawn here.
So I thought that's not that's just a meme, Jake.
It's a good.
I don't know,
But I
it's
thought
pretty
last-
wacky.
I was like, oh, I don't think Next Generation gets as wacky, so it's probably more serious, which is why people like it more and it's more acclaimed. But then I saw a video called Star Trek Without Context, and it was Data in a sombrero and a poncho.
Oh wait, was that from the movie or the show?
I don't know, but it's but it's he's in a sombrero. So, I know. I guess,
I watched that video too. It was the best thing I've ever seen.
Data in a sombrero.
No, there are plenty of other scenes too that
What
were
the
just
fuck? I looked up Data in a sombrero in Google Images, and I got like actual.
I think you
like,
could find one
like
as
crafts
Picard
of
as like a
Data.
detective.
Yeah, when Data's playing, being
They go into like New York in the whatever place, and they like be detectives or something.
Data's obsessed with Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
And
and
kills
they
him.
dress as detectives.
Fetish.
That's an episode me and Zach watched. I'm pretty sure.
Is a good old Sherlock fetish.
I wonder if did Netflix save my? Sometimes Netflix like doesn't save your progress on shows if it's been like a year or 2 or 3. list. No. Oh, that list you read, Ryley, has it all wrong. Number 1 has to be the animated series.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. They didn't even include that.
How did they forget that?
God, the anime series.
And it's
It's
so
so
many good
good.
faces.
I'll
Just derp.
How
try
did
the
we
animated
find
What was the one of the
series.
cat where its eyes
I'm
were
sorry.
like
Oh, yeah.
How did-
facing the
Can I
wrong
have
way?
cheeseburger?
How did we find that?
I don't know. But
We're
I
just
don't
browsing
understand.
Netflix.
The
and
whole
found
thing
it.
about animation being awesome and what's cool is that they're not limited to realistic shit and they can do whatever and be cool. And they made it more boring than the actual live-action original series is. I don't know how they fucking did it, but it's so goddamn boring. Jesus Christ. Give me AIDS. Give me cancer.
I like the really give me that which I design. I like the really derpy anime.
I know that's
faces.
like the best part of
Oh
it,
my
which
God.
is not supposed to be.
Yeah, it didn't save my progress in the next generation, so I have no idea where I left off.
I just googled Star Trek. Oh yeah, Star Trek the animated series is the best one because there's a furry crew member that wasn't in the
Did you
original
even
show.
get past the first season, Jake?
I think I was on the 3rd, to be honest. Like
Remember the
maybe
furry
the
crew
beginning of
member?
the 3rd.
Remember
I think
him?
we watched most of the first season together.
Kinda.
Oh,
Because that's
Then
when
again,
I'd
there was
go
a
to your
furry
house like
He-Man
every
too, so-
weekend,
oh,
and we'd
oh.
watch that.
oh,
There, I
other
just
shows.
sent it in the chat, Austin.
oh, 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 oh.
Can
know
I
what?
has cheeseburger?
They just had a furry in the crew.
Do you
for
still
some-
have the? Yeah, Austin was there when we watched.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is that thing in the back?
That's
Jesus
called a dick,
Christ.
Yeah,
Ryley.
I searched up Star Trek furry or cat person, and I got
Can I
his
have che-
cheeseburger.
Yeah, send that picture. It's great. Put that in the
I'll-
thumbnail, Ryley. Can I
I'll
has
see if I can find it. I'm not sure if it's on my phone anymore,
It's
but
really good.
Oh
Look, it's the
no,
guy in
do
the
not Google image Star Trek furry. Holy fuck.
middle. Ryley, that was a mistake.
It was a big mistake.
You need to
Oh,
erase that.
No.
Erase that from the canon.
Fur Trek.
upgrade Star. Fuck, go back.
Thought.
Although this furry thing does raise a good
Dick?
question. They say they
It does
can't
raise a
figure.
dick.
They say they can't
I will
figure
raise a
out.
dick to that.
They say they can't figure out how the uniform colors work, and that's true. I don't think they knew what the fuck they were doing, at least in the beginning of the original series. Because Kirk's like, he always wears yellow, but Spock switches between yellow and blue, and red shirts switch between yellow and red.
Wasn't there one color that meant they're gonna die?
Yeah,
Red.
red shirts is like, and that's another thing. I'm not caught onto that yet. I don't know when that starts. I figured it was the original series where red.
I think it's more of a meme.
'Cause
Where
red shirts
whenever
are-
an unknown character comes along, they always die.
Whatever I can tell is red shirts are like engineering and like bodyguards and stuff. And yeah, I figured like in the original series, people in red shirts just were stock characters that would always die. But I'm not noticing that. There's a lot of like yellow shirts dying, so I don't know when
Yeah,
that
because
meme.
I think it's a Star Trek one thing.
I don't know when that meme takes effect because I know in Next Generation, like command people wear red, like Picard wears red, and I'm guessing command people don't die left and right in Next Generation. I don't fucking know. I shouldn't talk
Oh.
until I watch it.
You know what I hated about as you've heard Deep Space Nine.
Don't stutter, please.
More like Deep
I'm
Space
sorry.
9.
Yeah, well, there was a point in the episode. I don't know if you want me to spoil it, but there's
I don't
like
give a
this
fuck.
this
I don't
thing,
give a
th-
fuck
this
either. I'll
faction
probably
called
never
the
watch it.
Dominion, like takes
Oh,
over.
from StarCraft?
No, it's like an entirely different Dominion that comes from like another dimension or some shit,
From
and
StarCraft?
or another part of the quadrant or whatever it's called, and it's just like,
Quadrant?
haha,
So
we're
there's
gonna
4
kill
of 'em?
everyone, and it's like the Borg, and they just want to take over.
The Borg
And
are
it,
cool.
and that's the main theme of like every episode from thenceforth.
See, their
for the
ship
next
is a
few
cube,
seasons.
but I'm pretty sure it'd be better if it was a circle. Cause
Well, better for
Like-
space travel at least. But the Borg, don't care, obviously.
That reminds me of another good episode of the original series where the Enterprise becomes under attack by shapes.
Oh, that's right. I
They're
don't
just
remember
going.
that.
They're going through space. And, yeah. Oh, this Tetris movie that's gonna be like a sci-fi space.
oh fuck!
I can't wait. That's true. That's
I can't
confirmed.
believe you've done this.
But
Yeah, I know.
no, the Enterprise is just going, and a giant spinning cube just stops them and gets in their way, so they blow it up, and then a big circle comes, and like expands, and so they can't get past it, and it's an alien ship, and they're like, we're gonna kill you. And Kirk's like, no. And he like plays mind games with it, and he ends up like beaming aboard the ship, and it's like a little baby man on the ship, and he's like, you passed the test, Captain. Come, let us drink.
Let us drink.
I also like how Zach fucking muted himself in the middle of a podcast. That's good. Thanks, Zach. You're a good pal.
Probably.
Yeah, what is this?
What else is he
The
gonna jerk himself
Co-optional
off to?
podcast when Skype just mutes people randomly.
They use Skype on the co-optional
Dodger-
podcast.
Yeah, Dodger always gets muted because it's the only video
Well, that's
chat.
because women
It's
don't
the only
need to
one that
speak.
has a video chat.
That's because women don't need to speak.
Yeah, Skype knows its
Podcasts
shit.
also don't need video. I don't know why. They're meant to be listened to. I don't want to sit and look at people talk.
See, they call it a podcast, but
Most people call things podcasts, but it's just a fucking YouTube video of people talking.
yeah, it's also on
Like the
SoundCloud, so
Mega
it's easy
60,
to listen to
yeah,
on
the
your
Mega
phone.
64 podcast is on that too. And yeah, you have the option of listening to it, but if there's a visual thing, they're gonna
Yeah, they do
shit.
that sometimes, and it's annoying.
Yeah, they're gonna
sometimes they
do
don't
shit
explain
and like,
it.
and they
If
pull
they
up
explain it, it's fine. But
and they pull up pictures and stuff during the Mega 64 one. I can't stand it because I'm driving, and I look down to see what the joke is, and I get in a car accident. It's happened like 10 times.
Of course.
have you died yet?
Yes. Anyways, I think it's time to wrap this podcast up because I have to pee and it's already.
Well,
12:10.
everybody needs to have their outro and say what's coming up on their channel. So
What's coming up
we can't
next?
end until Zach gets back, so we have to wait in silence.
We can poke him. He's here.
No.
He's just being gay. He muted himself during the
Zach,
podcast.
I think Skype muted you.
I'm trying to watch
unmute
black people
yourself.
rap. All right. So if
Why would you
please-
do this during a podcast?
We have to do our
Rapist.
outro.
No.
Why
We're
would you
doing
wanna
our-
hear
If you actually watch this till the end, I mean, hopefully you finished by now.
We're
No,
wrapping it up
nobody's
now.
going to. We're just doing. Nobody's gonna hear this.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
mean,
You guys have probably never listened to any of my podcasts to the end, but I always
No,
have
why would we?
But
I
I always have a song that plays at the end. What's the song be for this one?
some peanut butter on my balls. Let the dog lick it.
I agree.
Who's that dog, Mr.
Uh,
Peanut Butter? All right, that's
the
what it's gonna be.
Fresh Prince of Breaking Fresh Wind theme at the start of the
No,
video.
I
Oh,
haven't-
that's
Fucking
better
no,
actually. That's
I-
more fitting of Cluster.
No, I feel like the Gaston song.
But we didn't talk about Beauty and the Beats.
Yeah, we
Crusty
did.
Closer.
Oh.
No, we didn't.
Well, no,
Oh.
it's not on the thumbnail, Zach.
Yeah,
No,
it's not on
we
the
haven't talked
thumbnail.
about it yet.
I'm not touching that thumbnail. That's too much work.
I don't even know what that looks like. Did you even put the picture of me on it?
Yes.
Did it actually send?
No. Why would I send the thumbnail?
No, did my picture actually send eventually?
Yes, your picture fucking sent. You can't see that? Who are you, Maz Katana? What is this? Star Wars Episode 7?
Yeah, it's showing me that it didn't send yet because no one's seen it.
Well, I saw it. You fuck.
It's the one with the
you
Nerf
and-
glasses on, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good picture.
Okay, do your outros and then I'm
Alright,
ending this.
This is
Alright.
your boy Z Dog.
This is your
Dr.
local
Flub,
neighborhood dog signing out.
Big Z, little Z, your favorite boy.
I'm
your-
GotPizza. You can find me at
Shut the fuck up, no one cares.
twitch.tv/GotPizza
Alright, go.
or
off.
you-
AKA
YouTube
that one Nova fan.
slash GotPizza. The email's that one.
You
no
can
fan.
find me at
I'll be uploading absolutely nothing in my channel for like
You can
You
probably
can
a
find
month.
me on Furfinity
You
at
can
can
find me at the
find
Goodwill.
megabagget.com.
You can find me in a grave.
Subscribe to my channel.
You can find.
You can find.
You can find me if you look up suicide videos on YouTube. You'll find me.
Be sure to
Live
check out.
leak.
Be sure to check
Live-
out my club at
You probably see me around in the Facebook live streaming service.
Live streaming service. I'm planning on shooting myself there, or shooting with the camera and a gun.
Guys, please
We're
make
gonna
sure to
make
like,
LA
like,
look like a
like and
fucking
subscribe.
joke.
Click the little bell button if you're not.
You might
done doing
see
that.
you might recognize
And
me
if you
some
really
other
like
time.
the
You might
stuff,
recognize my brains.
consider
You might recognize my
supporting
brain,
our
my gray
Patreon.
matter all
Yeah,
over the wall.
holy shit, Jake! I've never plugged my Patreon, but you're the first one to do it. I do.
Dude,
have a
I'll
Patreon.
plug your Patreon like Zach
plug
plugs
in,
his ass in
malicious,
my dick.
I'll
Malicious
put my
Incorporated.
Patreon in the description.
Check
This will
out
be the
Malicious
first podcast
Incorporated
that I
if you
put my
wanna watch
Patreon in the
autistic
description
videos.
for.
Shut up. If you want to watch some more autistic videos, check out Malicious Incorporated. If you want to watch even better videos that aren't autistic, check out the Archon. And And if you want to check out God tier, check out
Yeah,
the
look
Rant
at the
Experience.
Archon's brand
No,
new
no, no.
song.
Check out the Rant Experience. That's where it's at.
And if you want to hear some real shitty music,
Shut
check
up,
out the Dark
Austin. All right,
Archon.
end the cast. I'm done.
Patreon.com/Riley Clarkin.
Wow, that's gay.
You probably will spell
At
it wrong because my name
lemonparty.com.
is spelled weird.
Yeah, it is.
I'm currently have 0 patrons and $0 per month.
about
However,
that porn
I
star
found this
what about
really
that porn
cool
star that hit
site
you up?
called CS:GO Lotto. You should
I
go
am-
check that out.
I
Riley,
am-
what about the porn star that hit you up?
the porn star, her name was, let me see here. Katrina Ruskaya.
You know, Nikki's the coolest girl I know, and I
I know a porn star.
I know a porn star.
Katrina Ruskaya gets $16 a month.
This
She
is
has
the
4
porn
patrons.
It's
think-
the porn star that Trenton was speaking of.
No, he probably actually does know one. It's Trenton. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
like
why
someone-
wouldn't
someone in his
please,
family-
please
his
patron
aunt
me. I'm
is
begging
just a
you. I'm
full-on
begging you
porn
to
star.
patron me.
I
All right.
guarantee it.
I would.
his grandma?
It's over, guys.
Now this is a story all about how my life got fucked up so bad, and I'd like to take a shit right in my chair. I'll tell you how I became the princess of a town called Balls in West Uncle Philadelphia. One day I started shooting some people in my neighborhood. I was killing a couple of guys outside of the school, and my mom got scary and said, "You're moving with your uncle and auntie in Bel Air." She gave me a kiss and then she gave me my ticket. I said, "I might as well take it up my ass, yo. This is bad ass. Drinking pain out of a champagne glass. Is this what the people are living like? This might be bad." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near the cab, where the cab, if anything, I could say that this cab went be alright. I put my Walkman on and said I might as well kick it into the sewer, but I thought, man, forget it. I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smell your ass." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my chair.
And the next thing you know, we're all working at Domino's. Dad,